You're going to see your next episode. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, you react to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. There is positive comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. You on here with a person getting things wrong with on DeviantArt here. Okay, so basically, right now I'm looking at a picture of the a screen cap I took of a blocked picture after someone was all ticked off at me for using he or he or she referring to a character they drew. They say like they use they them pronouns. I was like, yeah, I don't believe there are two sexes. I say, well, you should learn about transgender representation, which is not sex. It is lies. Basically, transgender representation is lie. Basically, when a person wearing testicles dresses up like a female, says he's a female. That's a lie. That's transgender representation. A person born with ovaries dresses up like a male and says she's male. That's a lie. That's transgender representation. Basically, what's going on here? Basically, if he or she was all ticked off that I was saying this person was either male or female. And so they decided to block not just my comment, but the art piece, And I titled this screen cap, Hiding Art is Stupid, Part 1. Because basically, if your art is expression, okay, when you put art out there, and words actually for that matter, there are going to be people who hate on those, because that's how it goes. But here's the problem. Instead of being like, okay, that's how it goes with art, they're like, oh no, if someone reacted negatively, which is going to happen, hide it, hide your expression. It's the saddest thing I ever heard of. So no, that's all right. Next, on here, different things going on. Adventure today was really nice. Great time. I didn't have a great time mostly, except for when saw those three dudes under the bridge. I was not expecting. I didn't know there was those three dudes. So I was like, I'm never going that way again. Unless I'm in a vehicle. That's really sad. You can't just walk around a nice, pleasing meadow like that with bridges. Not allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking, let's just skip ahead here. Hit. History. Hit. But yeah, very rainy day today. Very rainy. Walking around in the rain to go and have my adventure. It was wonderful. Here we go. How I started T hate mail. Go. Yeah. And I say T went into rad packs. The girl wants to be a boy. Still saying she's trying to say she's a dude, but it's not working because she's a girl. And I'm saying T will not make you male. It will just poison you. You will never be male. You have to stop trying to be male and start learning to be yourself. You must learn to accept your body as is. And someone says he's loving himself, being who he is through lies. A man, woman. Testosterone is a poison. Educate yourself through lies. And I say, no, she is not. She rejects reality, just like she was dealing with her eating disorders. If she was accepting your body as is, then she would not yet be trying to transition. Continue on. And the person says, man, I know too much testosterone is a bad thing. But someone like a doctor would tell him, or if she was going overboard on T-shots. And then the person says, you're rejecting reality by calling him she, her, through the truth. By accepting reality, you reject reality. See, you're rejecting bad, you're rejecting the fake reality we made up, that she made up, Trans people exist through, exist and are part of life whether you like it or not. Yes, people lying to you exist. They're part of life whether you like it or not. And it was she was uncomfortable with the way she was, he, her was. Or she was, is right to change through lies. Also, loving yourself isn't always about just loving you how you already are. So liking who you are, also being your best yourself sometimes is improving through lies. Nope, it's not. So reject reality by acknowledging that she was born with ovaries, female organs, and you aren't by ignoring that fact. You are so confused. But I do agree that people make mistakes to exist. This person says there's a difference between gender and sex. No, there isn't. Yeah, there is, but gender is identity. Biological sex is biological sex. You shouldn't be using biological sex as an identity, though. That's the issue with that. Sex is what you're born as, and here's how you feel and how you express yourself. So identity. Well, first may have that sex worker as a female, and so she's female. Their brain maybe identify more as being male, or their mind maybe identify more as being male, but it's lies still, so don't do that. You're rejecting a reality of that they made up themselves, but understanding the basis of gender and sex through lies. And how so both of these things work through lies. The fake reality, the false reality, yes. And I say to them, well, I try to look like the opposite sex. Like, would say you're the opposite sex. Or I just say I like this look or like these activities. Because there's a difference between gender expression and gender identity through lies. Because it's basically complicated vocab. You wear masculine clothing. That doesn't make you a trans man, unless, of course, someone says it does. So trans people don't claim their opposite sex. They do all the time. Every trans person doesn't claim to be comfortable with skin gender. That's why it's called trans, not comfortable with skin. They say, why do you get surgery in homo so you look like the opposite sex? Move on. First, to show how you express your gender, through lies. Then all trans people get, gender reassignment surgery, or when they want to get it. Gender is something different, the gender expression through lies. Feeling like you're trying to prove a point that can easily be done. It feels like you're trying to prove a point that can easily be done through lies. I said, what gender expression is the opposite of what biological sex really is. That's a lie, and that's wrong. When gender expression is the opposite of what biological sex you are, your body is, that is a lie, and that is wrong. Versus, but he is being himself through lies. He is trans. She is trans. You're telling him to stop being himself and be going to die? Nope. I said, no, I'm not. I'm telling her to be herself and not lie about biological sex. True. That's one. I say so. Actually, I am afraid of her for her because she rejects reality. The people who make mistakes do exist. Your parents made them, so you do get it now. Made you, so do you get it now? Also, I'm going to prove you wrong through lies. I know true trans male YouTubers who started T, the girls, naughty boys. They're fine and dandy now through lies. You don't know their medical history. But, they say they're fine and dandy. Yeah, they realized they were trans until they learned because their disguises are so on point, their lives are so good. Though I thought they were comfortable skinned men because, their lives are so good. They're doing their best to lie their way through life, hoping, cowering in fear, hoping no one finds out the truth. If they find out someone finds out the truth, bad things will happen because, of course, they're trying to do everything they can to be like distance themselves from the twisted stereotypes of what they believe females are. Even though there are females, so it's really sad. Here. He doesn't poison you through lies. It causes all kinds of horrible things to happen to a person if you get too much of it in you. You're just making it out because you can't accept that people are different than you through lies. And the fact that you saw a documentary talking about where a doctor told a girl, must be a boy, about how testosterone can cause problems, health problems. So making it up, getting on here. I said, I was also an accident, but now I have found purpose. Tell others see themselves as accidents. Who others who see themselves as accidents to learn that they can do something special without lying about their biological sex. She is being herself, but disguising herself as someone else. She is being herself, but disguising herself as someone else. And lying about her biological sex with her friend that is wrong, and she doesn't even have to. Yep. Yeah. Interesting point of view, because they're destroying transgender fantasy. I see it's horrible to people, but their lives and I do it is because I want to save their lives. The sooner they learn the transgender thing is useless, it's better to learn to live with the reality is better. And I say, fine for now. Poison doesn't always kill immediately. And I say, also true. Love doesn't care what you look like or sound like. Oh, yeah. He's like, you're just angry. You're just jealous because she's loved. And you're not. I'm like, now, because she's loved now, and you're not. I'm like, true love does not care what you look like or sound like or what biological sex you are. There's no need to transition to be loved. What the heck? Girl be messing around. Half. And I don't think girls say, most likely the girl says, the transition will make you happy to know that I'm thinking of half transitioning. I say, no, you don't need to transition at all. And she's like, you don't understand people destroy themselves? You mean let people keep destroying themselves? No. You have to learn stuff. You have to learn to do better than this. The Transgender diversity one, making me laugh so hard, I don't know why. It's this one. I'm totally glad you're on the way to your true self through lies. I say, she already is her true self. She was born her true self. There's no need for a transition. This was me. I don't want a uterus. Well, you got one. Yeah, Friday face. Live everyone. But what did you want, baby? So I don't. That's the whole point. They